Have you ever considered how certain things you say to your children might have a more profound impact than you realize? Even the most well-intentioned revelations can sometimes lead to unintended harm, even if we aim for the best for them. Today we'll explore why there are things you should avoid sharing with your children, regardless of their age. Over time, family dynamics shift, and what we take for granted might become a sensitive issue. Knowing when to stay silent can be just as important as knowing what to say. Family relationships are precious and require delicate handling. While it's tempting to be open with our children, certain truths might be better left unsaid. Many of us aim to protect our children by sharing the experiences we've learned from. But sharing too much of our personal journey or involving them in adult issues could lead to unnecessary stress or confusion, affecting how they navigate their own lives. In this video, we'll discuss 8 things that, regardless of our intentions, can create confusion or even damage the trust and security that children depend on from their parents. Whether they're young children, teenagers, or adults, the following pieces of advice will help guide you to communicate in a way that preserves both their peace and your connection to them. 1. Details about your past. Romantic relationships. Sharing too much about your romantic history might seem like a way to bond with your child or provide them with examples, but it could lead to unintentional consequences. Hearing intimate details of past relationships, especially the struggles, could make your children question the stability of relationships in general. Younger children might find these stories confusing, while older ones may struggle with how to define love and success in their own relationships. Instead, consider focusing on universal lessons, such as mutual respect and the importance of communication, rather than specifics of your past experiences. This approach provides valuable insights without influencing them with complicated examples or personal biases. 2. Unmet expectations you had for them. All parents have hopes and dreams for their children, but sometimes these expectations can add pressure. Voicing disappointment about goals that weren't achieved can create lasting feelings of inadequacy. Statements like, "I wish you were," may lead children to believe they've fallen short, even if it was not intended that way. By embracing and appreciating each child's unique path, you provide the support they need to thrive. Each child needs to feel valued for who they are, not who they could have been. Offering positive reinforcement, regardless of how closely they align with your original hopes, strengthens their confidence and encourages them to take ownership of their path. 3. Personal judgments of others. Expressing negative opinions about others, whether about friends, relatives, or public figures, can shape the way your children perceive those people and the world around them. Children look up to their parents for guidance and may adopt similar judgments, potentially limiting their ability to form their independent views. Rather than sharing quick judgments, teach them to value respect and to be open-minded. This will help them approach people with understanding and build healthier relationships in the future. Encouraging empathy allows them to become more inclusive, fostering a mindset that supports connection over division. 4. Hidden conflicts in your relationship. Disagreements in a relationship are natural, but involving your children in these conflicts can be emotionally taxing for them. They might feel pressured to take sides or worry about the stability of the family, potentially causing anxiety or stress. For younger children, these situations can shake their sense of security, while adult children may feel emotionally burdened or detached. Handling disagreements privately and modeling respectful conflict resolution sets a healthier example for them to follow. Letting them know that you and your partner are committed to resolving issues without pulling them into the details creates an environment of stability and reassurance. 5. Irrational fears or anxieties. Sharing fears with children may seem like honesty, but certain irrational anxieties can transfer unnecessary worry. For young children, it can be hard to separate a parent's fears from reality, potentially creating insecurities. Older children might also feel burdened by fears they can't resolve, which can impact their own emotional resilience. Instead of transferring these anxieties, model how to manage fears productively, showcasing resilience and strength. This provides a positive example of emotional health and prepares them to handle their fears effectively. 6. Family secrets. All families have aspects of their history that are kept private. However, the decision to share these secrets with children, whether they are young or grown, should be considered carefully. Family secrets can be complex and may trigger strong emotions or challenge their views about family trust. Before sharing, reflect on whether revealing the secret would genuinely benefit their personal growth or simply create confusion and hurt. Some secrets protect, while others are burdensome. So think carefully about whether the information will be constructive or if it's better left untold. 7. Comparisons to other families. Comparing your family's achievements or lifestyle to others might seem harmless, but it can lead to feelings of inadequacy. Comments like, "that family has it all together," may make children feel that they or your family are falling short, affecting their self-worth. Adult children too can internalize these comparisons, leading them to view the family as lacking. Instead of comparing, focus on what makes your family special and unique. Every family has its strengths and challenges. Reinforcing pride in your family's identity fosters confidence and encourages children to value their own lives without external benchmarks. 8. Overly pessimistic concerns about the future. Worrying about the future is natural, but sharing excessively pessimistic perspectives with children can leave them feeling helpless. Young children may struggle to process negative expectations, leading to fear or distress, while adult children might feel overwhelmed by a future that seems bleak. Presenting a balanced view of the future, emphasizing hope and resilience, helps them approach life with optimism. Guide them in planning and preparation, focusing on solutions rather than fears, so they can feel empowered to handle challenges ahead. Reflecting on the impact of our words on our children can lead to stronger, healthier relationships. Choosing what to share and what to withhold is a skill that takes time and thought. Parents aim to give their children the best guidance, yet sometimes it's what remains unsaid that offers the greatest protection. Taking time to consider what's important to share versus what could cause unnecessary doubt helps lay a foundation of trust and resilience. Which of these approaches have you already practiced with your children, and are there any areas you feel inspired to reassess? It's never too late to approach communication with greater mindfulness and care. Let us know in the comments if you've faced similar situations, or if you have advice for other parents watching. We hope this content provides valuable insight and inspiration. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on more tips for enhancing family life and nurturing strong, meaningful relationships.